Alrighty, I'm back, and I've actually fought a few battles since the last clip. There's not been a lot of change. The big find was the spell Strong, so that's probably going to help me a lot, but I'm still struggling with a lot of different issues. Well, this could be a problem. Turned around on me at the last second. Of course, what I'm afraid of is Tentacle, because it's so powerful. Looks like we got off the hook. Well, let's see if Tia does any damage with her Aqua Whip, since Ammonite is... No. That's what I was afraid of. You can see it practically missed Lexus, only 14 damage, and of course that's because his Water Gauntlet provides protection against water. So now I get to use my Strong. Hooray! Might as well gear up. And the reason I started this clip here is because I wanted to show, in case I got a Lion Fang. Not much else going on since then. I got a Crazy Blade. Darby is getting pretty close to being able to level up. What I'm waiting for is for down there at the bottom, I'm waiting for that to change to Longsword, and I should be in position then to get it. His next level. Still hardly anything going on as far as attack magic. I should have put her metal coat back on. There we go. Still don't have Absorb, of course. So there's not a whole lot going on right with this run. Maxim's weapons, only neutral so far. Crazy Blade and E-Stock, of course, E-Stock in some ways is almost Fire Elemental because it's got that super cheap flame attack. And now hits like that are no problem at all since I've got Strong. I did have to burn up a lot of magic since my last clip. If you remember, Maxim had a bunch of magic. He's down to 16. And that's because I had him cast Ice Falcon about 4 different times on groups of 4 specters. That might come in handy at some point, but it's pretty rare that I ever use that. Maybe that's a way that Tia can help prevent some instant death. Maybe. So here, since the Medusae are protected against neutral, I'll probably just have Lexus and Maxim take out the Dragonians first. And was kind of hoping that Darby would do that against the Medusa. Of course, Medusa aren't dangerous here, they're just annoying because they often cast Bolt, which knock me down in HP. And I'm too cheap to use any magic to kill her off, which might be dumb because then I'm just going to have to turn right around and use the magic to heal. I'm trying to think of what other whips would be available by now. I think there's a cutter whip. But that's about it. Haven't seen an HP pad in a while. Oh, that reminds me. I did find a treasure room, but it only had 4 treasures in it, and most of the enemies were pugs, which ended up being no problem. There's a big spell, but water isn't exactly what I need right now. See, now we're getting into that spot that I was in last time, where we're getting into some undead. And I don't really have a good way of beating them. I was kind of hoping I'd have a Silvo Rapier by now. And I have to play it really carefully around those sprites because of those ammonites. If I get surprise attacked and they do a bunch of tentacles, I'm dead meat. Rooting for a Lion Fang here, because I think that's going to fall within the restrictions of this challenge. And remember, what I'm supposed to be doing here is checking Darby's taste after each time I engage the enemy, and I've been forgetting to do that. One thing I noticed is I kind of screwed up. I forgot that the super driver has a bomb attack. Now normally I would use the E-Stock flame attack on this, but I don't have it equipped for one, and for another I kind of want to save it for those skulls. There's that tentacle. Oh, I forgot that it can cause paralysis. Okay. Hopefully it's not 4 of them. That's not terrible. I'm not even sure I want to waste IP on when there's just 2. That's interesting that all 3 of my characters are faster. For example, with Maxim, he doesn't even have any agility uppers, and almost always the Dark Skulls are faster than he is. So I think all those experience, all the levels I've gained in experience are paying off. Alright, I'm going to end this one here, and I'll be back when there's something interesting.